Hello everybody, this is Oski, and today was definitely the craziest day in Fortnite history. I felt so overloaded with the amount of content and information flooding into my brain today, and it is so hard to keep up with all of it, trying to post content about it and enjoy it for myself. I was multitasking, man. I was playing Fortnite, watching Ninja stream, and trying to post content all at the same time. So let's talk about what happened today. First, this afternoon was the Super Showdown story event in Battle Royale. That was phenomenal in my opinion. I thought it was great. It really seems like they listened to feedback on past events and they used all the best elements from those past events. For example, people were complaining about Doom's health pool in the Doom live event. It just took way too long to defeat him, like an hour. They made a smaller health pool for this community event here, and really felt like appropriately timed, really well done on their part for that. There was cutscenes with like Superman showing up and all that. The supernovas getting to fight the tentacle. There was dialogue with Daigo. I was really excited to hear that. It's not that uncommon that we have dialogue with some events, but like it just showed that they really put their all into this one. And I just love Daigo as a character as well. And there's a really storyline emphasis in this one too. It really feels like we're getting back on track with the storyline and that they're going to put a lot of resources into it. At least I hope so. Was it perfect? No. I would have liked to see more like explicit storytelling. Like what was the tentacle creature? Was it the Dark Presence? Was it a minion of the Dark Presence? I just don't really know for sure. I'm not really super into the storyline, but I try to pay attention as best I can. And I feel like it wasn't very explicit what was actually happening. And I would have also liked to see more from Daigo during the event. He is like my favorite character in the storyline right now, so I'm a little bit biased, but I was sad that he got knocked out of the event so quickly, but it was kind of funny. I would have also loved to see Ziggy, Haley Sky, that's her name, right? I think it is. Doesn't sound right to me as I say it. Light Rider and Robin like actually do something to take down the creature. They didn't do anything, which was kind of stupid in my opinion. But I also really liked how the supernovas all banded together. Or I can't say all because only half of them did something, but it was cool. And I would have liked to see a little bit more animation for the characters during the whole thing rather than like the drawings popping up kind of like they did. I understand that they have a budget though, and a certain amount of resources, and doing that many animations would probably be challenging, but I just wanted a little bit more from them in that department. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a really solid event. I love Daigo, and I'm so glad he had voice lines. And the part where Superman came in to save us was super cool. Wasn't entirely expected, and when he like came right up to the camera and gave us a salute, that was awesome. Really cool perspective used for that. And I'm also a huge fan of how this is going to connect into next season. So let's talk about the live event Aftermath. Daigo is himself again, and he's in the middle of Demon's Domain, so we'll see where his character goes from here. I'm not quite sure. He's definitely going to need some help in getting over what just happened to him, being a pawn for the Dark Presence. The tentacle Superman severed is still on the map, actually, and it's rotting, and it's infecting the island, mutating the bugs into giant bug monster creatures, which is kind of the theming for next season. It's going to be bug invasion. So to deal with them, we'll be getting Spartans from Halo. Fortnite posted a picture earlier today of the female Spartans, and they look great. I'm definitely excited for them. I love Halo. I loved it as a kid, playing with the toys. I actually never played the video game, but yeah, they look great. And we can also see a new AR and shotgun being used in the image/video that Fortnite posted of that. Other than that, we'll also be seeing the Power Rangers joining the Battle Pass and a Megazord. So that's just crazy to me. We have been hearing rumors about the Power Rangers for a while. I'm a little bit confused with the timing and like this season. I don't know what they have to do with it necessarily, but they do fight like a lot of alien bug-like creature things. So I guess it sort of makes sense. I would have loved to see Helldivers though, because I feel like that fits really well. But I'm also not mad because I do want the Power Rangers and Spartans. And this is really interesting because a few days ago, Sheena, however you want to pronounce it, actually leaked these collabs from their source. And that means that the OG Season 5 pass will likely be Redline, Drift, and Sunstrider because the same leak or the same source said that was going to be the OG Season 5 pass. How do I feel about that? Redline is kind of a boring skin in my opinion. I don't really like that choice. Drift, super excited. I can't wait to see what they do. If Bode is designing it, I know it's going to be fire. And then Sunstrider, I think, is also another excellent choice. That's definitely one of the more memorable skins from Season 5 OG. I would have liked to see Ragnarok in there over Redline, because Redline is just kind of a boring skin in my opinion. But moving on from the Season 4 leaks and Season 5 OG leaks, today we also had another event happening, and this was Ninja's Blitz Boss event. It happened, and I was there, and I actually got killed by Ninja. He was streaming. I was watching his stream. He loaded into a Pure Chaos solo match. I was also in a Pure Chaos solo match. I was in Mega City, and he just pops around the corner. I didn't realize it was him at the time. Hits me with a nasty shot immediately. Is sliding and invisible, so I can't track him. And he just hits me for 150 damage while he's sliding. So I got killed in 2 shots, basically instantaneously. It was kind of embarrassing, but he's way better than me, so I'm not too mad about it. And it was really funny. I'll show you guys what he said.
Dude, he didn't even see me, bro. Pure actual ninja right there. My man was bamboozled. He was baffled. He was befuddled.
But for real, the Blitz Boss event was so cool. The first hour was unlimited Kamehamehas, and so it was just absolute chaos. People were doing it midair, trying to hit the battle bus. People were shooting people out of midair. Like, everybody was just using Kamehameha. Your screen was blue the entire match, but it was so fun. I have some clips from that I'll show for gameplay here. And then Ninja switched up the loot pool and made it snipers only, which was pretty fun. I never got to play with the snipers, actually. I was busy making content, but it looks fun. And I played one shot before, so I know how it works. And then shotguns only was dope. I played a little bit of that. Pistols only was awesome. And then the most fun part of it all, he put all of his mythics in the game. And these mythics, man, I loved them. There was so much creativity involved. And I was just blown away that Epic and Ninja were able to pull something like this off with him just having control of everything. I mean, I was watching his stream, and he suggested randomly while playing that the Boogie Bomb, his more movement Boogie Bomb mythic, would send people 1,000 feet in the air when he threw it at them, and they'd die from fall damage. And I was just like thinking that was a joke, and he was just like spitballing, and they actually did it. Like 30 minutes later, the Boogie Bomb, or not 30 minutes later, probably like 10 minutes later, the Boogie Bomb was killing people with fall damage, and it was sending them all the way to the top of the skybox. And I got hit with it like a couple times. I killed so many people with it. It was just absolute chaos, so fun, and amazing that they were able to do something like this. Me and my girlfriend were having an absolute blast using the Boogie Bombs and all the other mythics. And overall, it was just one of the most fun and unique Fortnite experiences I've ever had. So props to Ninja and Epic Games. That's why Fortnite's the best game ever. No other game does things like this. I've never ever seen a game do something like this. And yeah, you also got a free wrap for watching his stream with Twitch drops. So that's awesome as well. And yeah, overall, I'm really excited to see what comes with Season 4. I'm super hyped for this bug invasion theme. I think that's really cool. I enjoyed the Chapter 2 Season 7 invasion season. And I love Halo, love the Power Rangers. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what this Battle Pass looks like. I'm going to try to piece together what the other skins might be by looking at surveys. But yeah. And then Ninja's Blitz was so fire. You guys keep an eye out this week. He will be using his community to determine the loot pool for each day. I'll have a picture of what it's going to be this rest of the week. But yeah, make sure to leave a like, consider subscribing, leave a comment if you played the Blitz game mode or what you thought about the live event. If you're excited for Season 4, what other collabs you want to see other than Helldivers, because that's pretty obvious. But yeah, see you guys.